evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, August the 16th, 2011. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, another round of rate hikes may be in store for power customers in the Tennessee Valley Authority area. At least 3 major grocery store chains are recalling certain packages of ground beef due to E. coli. And the Tullahoma School Board voted to extend Tullahoma City Schools Superintendent Dr. Dan Lawson's contract. We'll have all these stories and more on Newsleader on 6 coming up right after these messages.
Say I'll love you forever at Willards Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
The tent is up at Stan McNabb Chevrolet, and that means the model year wrap-up sale is now in progress. It's been a great year for Stan McNabb and Chevrolet. 5 Consumer Digest Best Buy Awards, North America Car of the Year, and 5 top safety picks. Our best model year ever. And check out this award-winning 2011 Chevy Silverado Extended Cab. Drive it off our lot for only $22,777. Best of all, we have a great supply of 2011 models, but they're going fast. So take advantage of the model year wrap-up tent sale at Stan McNabb Chevrolet today.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Heartland Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Heartland Regional Medical Center.
Welcome back. Another round of rate hikes may be in store for power customers of the Tennessee Valley Authority. The giant federal utility reports a third quarter net loss of some $240 million. The agency blames storm damage, nuclear reactor downtime, and a decline in demand for power in May and June for the operating loss. A spokesman refuses to speculate over the need for another round of higher wholesale rates. The full TVA board may be asked to consider a rate increase during a session set for this Thursday in Knoxville. TV added an average of $6 to residential bills in July for higher fuel cost. April tornadoes left more than 850,000 homes and businesses without power and damaged more than 90 TVA high voltage transmission lines, and Browns Ferry nuclear plant was offline for a while due to storm damage.
At least 3 major grocery store chains are recalling certain packages of ground beef due to possible E. coli contamination. The recalls at Winn-Dixie Stores, Inc., Publix Supermarkets, Inc., and Kroger Company, mainly in the southeastern U.S., stem from meat from the National Beef Packing Company of Dodge City, Kansas. The U.S. Department of Agriculture announced on Friday that National Beef was recalling more than 60,000 pounds of beef after the Ohio Department of Agriculture found the bacteria. The recalls affect products sold mainly in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, and Tennessee, but the meat could have been distributed nationwide. The Agriculture Department says there have been no reports of illness, and the company says it is investigating the matter. E. coli can be deadly.
Also, a cheddar cheese spread distributed by Kroger stores in Tennessee is being recalled over fears of salmonella contamination. Virginia-based Miss Bonnie's Gourmet of Winchester is recalling its gourmet classic cheddar cheese spread distributed between August 1st and August 10th. The cheese product has a best buy date of December the 23rd, 2011. The 8-ounce glass jars were distributed by Kroger in Tennessee, Virginia, Ohio, and Kentucky. The company says no illness has been associated with the recall.
Tullahoma residents probably remember January 27th when the fire alarms sounded and the Tullahoma Fire Department, along with several other area fire departments, responded to a huge blaze at Damrons Restaurant on Carroll Street. Firefighters battled the blaze into the night, but the restaurant was completely destroyed. Restaurant owners Mike and Gloria Damron have since picked up the pieces and last week held a grand reopening of their new restaurant located at the site of the former Riddle's restaurant at 714 East Lincoln Street. Gloria and Mike, along with members of the Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce and numerous community supporters, cheered as the ribbon was cut. We wish the best of luck to Gloria and Mike at their new location.
The Tullahoma School Board, by a vote of 4-3, voted to extend the contract of Tullahoma City School Superintendent Dr. Dan Lawson. We have video of that meeting.
The next order of business is the special item. Madam Chairman, I recognize the fact that our next agenda item for consideration is the renewal of Dr. Dan Lawson's contract, and I would like to make a motion to extend Dr. Lawson's contract for 1 year, which would extend his current contract to June 30th of 2013.
Second.
Okay. I have a motion and a second. Is there a question or debate on the motion? Right. Are you ready? As many as are in favor of the motion will, as their names are called, answer yes. Those opposed will answer no. The Secretary will call the roll. Ms. Lawson? No. Mr. Manis?
No.
Mrs. Shelton? Yes. Mrs. Vance?
No.
Mr. Welch?
Yes.
Mr. Welch?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Linda Thomas? Yes. Motion carried.
Dr. Lawson told TSInews.com that this was the first time in 20 years that he had failed to have his contract unanimously approved by a board. Before accepting his position as Tullahoma Schools Director in 1997, Lawson had performed a similar role in Mountain Grove, Missouri. Dr. Lawson said, I would have liked a unanimous vote again, but I'm truly not surprised by the vote, he said. Lawson added also that a vote like that means that you're operating on borrowed time. End quote.
And we'll be right back in just a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
This is J.D. Oliver here at the Smokehouse on Mont Eagle Mountain. My sisters Betsy, Nancy, and I'd like to thank you for supporting our family business for over 50 years.
Hello, this is Stella Parton, and I am standing here right in the middle of Jim Oliver's Smokehouse restaurant. But you need to come in here. We just got through doing a show. We also have a music scene going on here, and I want to invite you to come down because it is your mountain destination. Music on the Mountain in Mont Eagle, Tennessee.
My name's Betsy Oliver. I'm the kitchen manager here. We serve a lot of ribs and barbecue and fried chicken.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer, and I just want to let everybody know to stop in at the Smokehouse if you're ever on your way to Chattanooga or Nashville. They not only have a great gift shop, awesome food, great entertainment on Saturday nights, but beautiful cabins to stay in. Check it out.
Make the Smokehouse your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 84 lodge rooms and 20 timber frame log cabins. Look around our trading posts and eat in our delicious restaurant. Enjoy music on the mountain every Saturday night featuring the best of Nashville. Our family hopes to see you this year at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Welcome back. The Electronic Express store in Tullahoma has recently moved to its new building on North Jackson Street. They held their grand opening last Friday, and we spoke with store owner Sam Yazdian.
Hello, this is Diane Bryant, and I am here at the new Electronics Express, and we are having the chamber ribbon cutting for them today, which is noon on Thursday, the 11th of August. And I have Sam Yazdian here with me, who is the owner of Electronics Express and who has put together this wonderful store for our community.
Well, we are very glad to be really part of the community, and we're going to do anything we can to support the community and be good citizens for this community. And I tell you, it's been wonderful working in this city. We've been here for 10 years, but as a whole, working together with the city officials has been great. And everyone has opened up their arm, and they have tried to help us as much as they can. So we're going to give something back to the community, and that's what, we've been here for 10, 11 years, and we decided to make a major investment over here, expand our services in this town, and we're glad to be here again.
Thank you for coming to Tullahoma, and thank you for investing in it. And like I said, I think this is a good example of teamwork with the whole community. And Tullahoma wants to work hard to get people like Electronics Express here in us.
And I tell you, I'll be a good ambassador to promote the city throughout other retailers. Of course, not our competition. Of course, well, other than,
we can do other things.
Okay, that's right. But that's what we're going to do.
Well, and that's a big part of the whole picture, because we want to be that retail hub, because that way when people come to town, they have lots of different things they can check off their list. But they can check a whole lot of those things off their list here. With the new product lines that you've added, it's just amazing what all the variety that you have here.
Thank you. The newest store is 20,000 square foot, and they have really expanded from 6,000 to 20. Wow. And they have expanded major appliances, they have expanded a lot of computers, and this is the first store that we are test marketing with furniture and mattresses. This is our first one adventure to this, and plus we have a lot of plug and play. People that can come in and touch, play, do whatever they want. We have Wi-Fi that people can get on the computer and check out whatever they want to check out. So it's really it's easy, very self-explanatory throughout the whole store. Plus we can display the merchandise a lot better. As far as the TVs goes, we can tell the difference between the smart TV, 3D TV, traditional TVs that we couldn't do that before. So, and the appliances the same way, computers are the same way. So it's been a lot of, this is really full-scale store that we have in Nashville and other cities.
And let me tell you, my wife called me because I told her I was on the way over here. She said, I love that store. And she said, be sure to tell him that we've already bought 3 televisions from the store.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And your salespeople are so helpful.
Oh, they are.
They not only assist you, but they actually educate you. And I think that's a tremendous, because technology is changing so fast. And I think that's a new role now that salespeople play.
And really, we have done this. We have a great training program for our salespeople, and we have spent a lot of time, because like you said about the technology, it changes so fast. Every other day there's something new comes and goes, and we have to be on top of it. And not necessarily some of the product that we offer might not fit a certain customer. So that's why we're here, and explain to the consumers what they really need. And that's our mission.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought the dealership back on Highway 55, Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's back, it's wide open for business, and ready to serve you guys in the community.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to raise our children here. We've been here almost 15 years.
We want to thank the community. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We know it was your support that allowed us to achieve this dream. Come be a part of the dream, something special. Come see us at Thompson Ford. Ask for Mike or Lori.
Citizens TriCounty Bank has offices in Tullahoma. And for your banking convenience, offices all across this region. At Citizens TriCounty Bank, we listen when you tell us what you want in banking. So at our beautiful new Tullahoma downtown office at 201 North Jackson Street, enjoy the kids' playroom, home-like fireplace sitting area, drive-up 24/7 ATM, ample parking, and lighted and camera-monitored drive-thrus. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
Welcome back. Tullahoma High School has added a new wrinkle to their curriculum this year called High School 101 for the freshman class. We spoke with Willie Mayberry last Friday as he was teaching students on how to tie-dye t-shirts. Let's watch video.
Yeah, hi there. I'm Mr. Mayberry with Tullahoma High School, the 101 section, our 9th graders this year. This year, our 9th grade teachers in the 101, we're trying to incorporate a lot of fun activities into our learning. And this activity that you're seeing at this time is tie-dyeing of the t-shirts. In tie-dyeing of the t-shirts, we're doing that in our advisory classes which is your normal homeroom. And we're going to use those for our intramural class, our intramural contest this year. A lot of our intramural contests will be things like wiffle ball, computer games, even seeing who can text the most words within a minute, things of that nature. Who wants to be a millionaire, kickball, things like that. And we're trying to make it a little bit fun for them also while they learn. So.
Eddie, I noticed that you seem to be pretty proficient at doing this tie-dyeing thing. I'd just like to know where you learned that.
by trial and error, I believe. The first thing I tie-dyed was back when I was probably in around the 8th grade or 7th grade. It was unfortunately a Johnny Unitas t-shirt that that I was trying to make it a little cooler, but I actually ended up ruining it. So, but I don't do a very good job, so hopefully they'll do a better job than myself.
It looks like they're catching on pretty good here today, and I think it's a great thing to learn in high school.
Yes, sir. We're doing this for fun. We're trying to incorporate a little fun into their learning. We're also doing a new project this year. It's called Wildcat Way. And the Wildcat Way is where volunteers from our 9th grade class will gather on a Saturday morning, maybe once a month, and we will go throughout the community trying to find a place that needs some extra help, maybe a person that cannot rake their yard or do something of that nature, and we will go to their place, and for about 3-4 hours we will do the cleaning up and try to help them as much as possible. We call that the Wildcat Way.
Sounds good, Eddie, and a great program. I think they're having more fun than when I was in the 9th grade.
I think they are. We've got a great group this year. They're a very good group of freshmen, and I've been really pleased with them so far. So we'll see how this goes, whether we can continue. We'll be having our first intramural competition in about 2 weeks, and that will be wiffle ball. And of course, we hope that my advisory team comes on top.
Well, good luck, Eddie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you.
Drew, it looks like you did a good job with that, my man. Is this your first time to tie-dye anything?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just dumped it in there, and it came out pretty good, I guess.
I think you've got some creative genes going on there, man. That looks good.
Thank you. That is awesome.
The combined middle school soccer teams of East and West Middle School in Tullahoma are gearing up for their upcoming season. Andrew Todd stopped by last week to see how things are progressing.
We're here today at the Rogers Group Soccer Complex, and I'm speaking with Ron Reagan, one of the coaches here for the soccer teams. Tell our viewers what we got going on out here.
Well, we have the middle school soccer program for the girls. It's a combined team with players from East Middle School and West Middle School. And we come together. We have there's actually 2 teams that are part of the program. There's a varsity program that's for 7th and 8th graders, and there's a junior varsity program that's a combination of 6th and 7th graders.
Oh, great. And everyone seems to be having a good time out here. And
a group of athletes, good bunch of girls.
What is your name?
Allison Crobble. Lauren Lester. Dana Bjorn. Haley Duell.
What do you guys like most about playing soccer?
I like being with my friends and playing in tournaments.
I like the challenge of another team pursuing you.
I like being able to kick something and get out all of your anger.
I like to just get outside and spend time and exercise with friends.
It's a good thing for our young people and everything, right?
Oh, soccer's a great sport, and it's still gaining popularity in small towns like here and really across the country, but as the popularity increases, it'll be more supported by the community. And actually, our soccer program is a club sport. It's not officially sanctioned by the school, but it's a program it's administered through the high school athletic director. And so they kind of set the guidelines for us, and we operate it under their control and under their guidance. But it's a good program, and the schools that we play are in a real similar situation. They all are club sports, and they, like I say, it's very similar to the school sports, but we're more self-sufficient with our funding, and it's basically player and parent supported.
I'm Ashton Potts.
I'm Erin Cisco. Jill Rayfield. Sarah Garner.
What do you ladies like most about playing soccer?
I like being able to be aggressive and hang out with my friends and just have fun.
I like playing the game. I like to be competitive, and yeah.
I just like the game of soccer and how fast it goes, and it's really fun.
I like to play tough competition and hang out with my friends.
People who are involved support it.
Right, that's right. And, that's it's a little bit of a different situation than the school sports, but the one thing that does come out of it, the players are usually a lot more dedicated. The families are committed to it because they do have a big stake in the kids playing and making sure that they get the proper training and do the conditioning. It's a bigger investment, so they have a bigger effort.
My name is Carson Seals. Shannon Reagan.
Anastasia Wellington.
Cameron Barnett.
Kennedy Ortner.
What do you like most about being out here and playing soccer?
Just to be with my friends and getting to have fun. Scoring.
Being part of a team.
Learning more and just being able to practice with different people and meeting new people.
Being goalie.
My goodness, they're having a great time out here, and it's a healthy environment. I mean, it's healthy for them.
It's a lot of work. Soccer's a great game. It's there's a lot less standing around than some other sports, and it has to be a game of cooperation. And it teaches a lot of life lessons, and the girls they enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but a lot of times they're proud of their accomplishments more when they work harder for it.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Tullahoma Living Tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday evening and Friday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include local chiropractor Dr. Ed Lawson with his monthly holistic health update. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is having a pancake breakfast at Applebee's this weekend, and we'll have some of the crew from the Ultimate Oldies in the studio. All that and more on this week's Tullahoma Living. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
The highest standard of excellence requires dedication and commitment. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of excellence in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
Welcome back. The Tullahoma High School Quarterback Club held their annual fan feast last Friday prior to the scrimmage game with Giles County. I spoke with club president Mark Moran about the activities of the club.
Mark, looks like you kicked off this fan fest here today, and everybody's having a great time. Tell us about this event and what you expect to accomplish with it.
Well, it's for Coach Oliver. He's hoping to see what he's got, but for us, as far as the Booster Club, this is one of our big fundraising events each year. From the early concessions, things are going pretty good right now, so we hope to make a little money for the team.
We haven't talked to you guys in a little while. Tell us a little bit about what the Booster Club is.
We basically provide things for the football program that they can't afford out of the school budget. So, we provide charter buses on the away games. We feed the boys on good meals on the away games. We feed them breakfast before every game. We send coaches to clinics during the year. Just all kind of equipment and teaching tools for the coaches to use during this fall.
Are you guys responsible for the new jumbotron we're getting here?
No, sir, we're not. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. We've got 8 folks in town that have contributed a sizable sum of money, and I think we've made it happen.
You have to agree, though, that's going to be a great addition to this stadium.
I think it's going to be exciting for everybody.
Well, this is just a win-win situation for everybody. You guys are sweating a little bit out here. It's kind of hot today.
A little bit humid.
But it's something that I think everybody's having fun, and you guys are probably having fun doing this too, aren't you?
Deep down we are. We might not appear that way on the surface, but we are.
Mark, thank you very much, and appreciate all the hard work.
Appreciate y'all coming out.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
And Giles County defeated the Wildcats 33-21 in the annual Fan Feast scrimmage. The first 3 quarters featured starters for both squads, and Giles County led 21-14 at the end of that phase of the scrimmage. As reserves took over in the 4th period, the Wildcats scored on passes from Jared Davis to Ryan Lawson and Shaquille Harris, and an 80-yard bomb from Sam Toombs to Marcus White. Tullahoma opens the regular season Friday night at McGavock.
The Coffee County Red Raider football team fell to Centennial 21-7 Friday night in the Jamboree in Marshall County. The first teamers for CCHS played just the first 2 drives of the game, while the reserves battled the Williamson County team starters for the majority of the 2-quarter scrimmage. The highlights of the Red Raiders scrimmage starting offense came when quarterback Jesse Brown hit Chris Murray for a 10-yard gain and a first down on 3rd and 5 during the first drive of the game for CCHS, who went on and on the second possession when Brown scrambled for a 9-yard gain and a first down. The Raiders' only score came with both teams playing junior varsity players as the Raiders marched down the field on the final possession of the game and scored. Quarterback Peyton Meeker threw for 38 yards on that drive, including an 8-yard touchdown strike to the back of the end zone. After the game, head coach Lee Davis voiced his displeasure with the blocking of the Red Raiders. Davis said, quote, "I will say something positive after every game, and I can positively say we didn't block anyone tonight. We have to block and tackle much better. We pride ourselves on our blocking and tackling. Our coaching staff prides itself on being on our blocking and tackling. We didn't see that tonight. We have to improve on that before we play Shelbyville," end quote. The Raiders opened the season on Friday night at Shelbyville. Listen to Fantasy 101.5 FM for that broadcast, and look for the Coaches Show with Lee Davis in the morning at 10 o'clock. It'll be our first show with the Coach. So stay tuned Saturday morning.
And we also want to remind you folks that you can listen to the broadcast of 101.5, both of the Tullahoma game and the Manchester game. If you live in Manchester, you can pick up the Manchester Red Raiders on Charter Channel 6 there. And if you live in Tullahoma, you can also hear the Tullahoma broadcast on Charter Channel 6 in Tullahoma. So you can get both of those games. We'll be right back in just a moment with your weather forecast.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2007, not that long ago, at 102 degrees. Record low was in 1929 at 52 degrees. The average high on this day is 87, and the average low is 66. For tonight, look for clear weather with a low of around 60. Sunny weather in the forecast for Wednesday with a high of 90 and a low of 65, and some isolated thunderstorms moving into the forecast for Thursday with a high of 88 and a low of 67. And Chip, at this point, we normally do our normal closing good night kind of thing.
We do.
But when I was over filming some video from the fan feast in Tullahoma last Friday, some young man came up and he had it down pat, what I say and what you say. So we thought we'd just let him. I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Hey, call the studio. We'll give him a number to call. We want to find this kid.
Call us at 393-0081 if you know this young man's name. We're going to let him close the show.
And I want to give a shout out to my Chiefs this Saturday, 25-0 win. I'm proud of you guys. Let's work harder.
That's our report for this evening. We invite you to join us for the next Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.